screen. So just, yeah. So can everyone able to see my screen there?
Yes, Akash, it's
So in footprinting and reconnaissance is nothing but it's a gathering informations about your website or else any information we need. So now I'm going to show some of the various techniques. So how can people can gather informations about some websites or else some things like that. So now I'm going to use some various techniques to gather information. So just watch it. So how I'm using that. So if any kind of doubts, you can just pin me in that. So the first technique I'm going to use it's a Vaplizer. See, the Vaplizer it's an extension tool. So you can download from Google Chrome like this. See, yeah, see, the screen will be appearing like this. So in that, so you can search it as Vaplizer Chrome extension. See, the screen will be appearing like this. So here it will be shown as add to Chrome. So you can add this to your Chrome so that. So now I'm going to use a site. Yeah, I'm going to use a type of Cyber Technologies. Yeah, so this is a site of Cyber Technologies Private Limited. So I don't know how they are created. So what are the versions they have used in it? So what are the they have used? What are the languages they have used for it? So now with the help to get those informations. So here I have 27 information in this technique. We have gathered in this. Excuse me. See, actually, they have done with WordPress 5.9 and the database of MySQL. So, and then here is that e-commerce and then WooCommerce are there. So, Google Tag Manager. So, these are the techniques we can able to get in. Excuse me, just give me a minute. Yeah. So, in this tool, we can able to get those informations there. So CMS is nothing but content management system. What are the contents is there? So they have done with the WordPress and then the e-commerce. So and then the analytics, Google Analytics. So what are the JavaScript framework is there? It's GSAP and SEO tools, and then media player libraries. So FunScript. So and then these kinds of tools and these kinds of things we can be able to get this using this Vaplizer. So the next thing, the next technique is we can going to say is it's called as who is lookup. It is nothing but we can able to get those domain and when the site is launched. So, okay, yeah. Now I'm going to try. So if you want, you can note down the tools. What are the techniques I'm using? So these are the some of the techniques that we are going to gather informations about a website. So now I'm going to type Amazon.com. Yeah. See the domain profile, the registered host master, Amazon legal debt. So the registered origin, the registered country. See what are the details I'm getting here, the name of the server, the technical content and those IP address of the Amazon.com, and then what are another 100 other sites also ASN, domain status, IP history, registered history, and then hosting history. So websites, it's not given. Server type is the server response code is 200. Coming to this, so we'll be getting like those information. See, if people can able to see these words here.
Yes, Akash. Can you proceed?
Yeah. So these are the basic informations we will be getting with these techniques about the particular websites or a particular thing that what we are going to gather information. It's coming to this footprinting and reconnaissance. It is nothing but it is a we have another name called spy. So we are going to spy what are the techniques and then what are the versions, what are the scripts. So how they develop those websites and when they have launched. So we can able to get those subdomains too. So and then we can able to get those IP address. So with using that, we are going to do the ethical hacking here. So what else they have given to register and then register abuse contact information we'll be getting here. See, so these are the informations we'll be getting in who is lookup, and we are having a next tool called NS lookup. So for that, we are going to use Kali Linux. So this VM virtual box manager, I'm starting up Linux. Yeah, it will take a bit time, so just please hold on for a minute. So before that, and also we can able to get those websites previous history. So I think everyone will be knowing that we can able to get like that 2022 the Facebook website login page will be more like so for example the Facebook page will be like this. So but we don't know that the Facebook page has appeared. Someone asked me, so what the version and what the appearance will be there in 2016 or as 2017 the Facebook page will be if they anyone ask means there is some techniques so that we can able to get those previous issues of website version. So now our Kali Linux is ready. So we go through, we'll be seeing with that. So logging into that. Yep. So we'll be getting those windows like this. So I'm going to the terminal. So I think the size is enough to see, and then it will be visible to you people. So I'm pressing this. Okay. Now I'm doing with it's college, so I'm going to look of dgvaishnav.college.edu.in. So I'm using that NS lookup tool. See, we'll be getting those server IP address. We can use this NS lookup. So using this IP address, so we can able to down those systems, or else we can able to hack those systems. Sorry, hack those websites. So you will know some. You have heard that our website is already get about the information about that DG Vaishnava website has been hacked before 3 to 4 to 5 years. The website has been hacked, so that it's nearby the semester. Yeah, I think so. It's a semester results time. The website has been hacked. So using this IP address and then this server IP address, they can able to do that. So we can able to get those informations like this in NS lookup or as OS lookup. So in OS lookup, we can get those information. So what are the information of how they are registered? So in where they have registered, what are the IP address? And then if you are using web placer, we'll be knowing the technologies and then versions. So coming to the next thing is, so actually, until that you are clear with that. So any doubts you have? So actually, you people with this three tool, any doubts you have? Okay. So let me go with that. So some of the interesting things are there in here. So we can able to access some web cameras here. So you'll be asking those questions how we can access this camera. So not every cameras are secured. Most of the cameras are unsecured in our city. Not only our city, not only Chennai alone. All over the world, most of the cameras are unsecured. So we can able to access that easily. So by Google Docs or else we can use that, and then we can able to access. So what are else we are going to see now? So now I'm going to access any of web cameras. So, but it's a random access only. So I'm using with that. So I'm going to access in URL. See, in URL /view index.shtml. I'm using this Chennai. Yeah, we will see about Chennai. See here, watch live surveillance online IP cameras. So we can able to watch those surveillances, but it's a random access only. See here. Live. So we can able to see that here it's not secure. So even though webcam is not secured, it's an open webcam. So we can able to access this webcam. In some of the thing, we can able to change those camera movements from here itself. See the longitude, latitude, and the city and the region is there, country code, and then country. Till the details we can able to get that. So using this technique, we can able to catch those not secure web cameras. And then the next thing is we will see some other places like See, and then we can able to get those things that's are temporarily out of service. So what are the cameras are there? We can able to get that. See, it's a Salem airport and nearest by some other thing is there. So we can able to get those picture in there. So if we needed live access there, we can able to do that also. It's nothing but I'm using that in URL/view index.html live. So I'm going to do that live view access. See, it's a live cam. So we can able to see those access here. So using this technique, you can able to access some of the non-secure cameras in overall the world. So I'm using some other place like what else? Okay. See, we can able to see like this. So we can able to access any kinds of web camera because these web cameras are through, it's not secure. So we can able to access using this tool. So if you want, you can make down what's the tool I'm using is. So I will show once again. It's in URL slash view index dot html. It is a kind of a Google docking. So and then before that we have seen that Webplacer tool and then who's lookup and NF lookup. So now we are going to see about way back. So what is the way back here? It's a historical page of a website. For example, now I'm going to open Amazon websites. Now I'm going to Amazon.in. So this page is now, this website is appearing like this. So I don't know how it appears before on 2016, 2015. I don't know how the page has been appeared. So now I'm going to see about how it's going to appear. So this is the thing, the wayback option will help us. This technique is going to help us. So in the previous times, so how this website has been appeared. So now I'm going to log in with us wayback. See, Wayback Machine Internet Archiver. So it will be like this. So you can log in with that. Okay. I'm going to put the same here, Amazon.com. See, I'm getting those here. So I'm going to search around 2014. Okay, let me see how the Amazon's websites are shown in. It will be a snapshot. So let me see how it's up here. sometimes you'll be facing these kinds of issues. So I'll try some other things. Each time we are having lots of snap here and able to search those months times. So I'm facing some internet issues so that I can't able to get that. So let me try with some other thing. Now I'm going to log in with the facebook.com. So before that, let me show you how the Facebook login page is at this present now. At this present, at now, the Facebook page is appearing like this. So I don't know that when how it's appeared before 2 years or 3 years or else 10 years before. So let me going to see that in 2019, 2009, we'll see how 2009 how it appears. See, in 2009 we can able to get that the Facebook is like this only. So and then we can able to move and search here itself. So at what time and what we need. So we can see this, right? So see, February 26, 2009. The snapshot has been taken on February 26, 2009. So I want to going to see around August, okay, September 26, 2010. So let me see how it's appear on September 26 on 2010. So there will be an upgrade will be in Facebook. Okay, fine. Okay, let me see. Summary 2011. See, May 31, 2011, the snapshot has been taken. It's been a see, it's been like this. So it's 2019 will take, yeah, 2019 May 31. See, it's been appearing this. So these are the techniques that we can able to use for footprinting and reconnaissance. So before that, before going to the next technique, so I'll show you what are the techniques I have used. So if any one of them miss that, just you can make down of that. See, I'm using the tool of Waplizer. So I'm going to the Google Chrome. I'm logging into Google. So I'm searching for the Waplizer Chrome extension. So it will be showing that Waplizer technology profile here. So you can click that. The extension will be appear. Here there will be a remove from Google is there because I've already installed that. For you, it will be showing us add to Google, add to Chrome. So you can add this and the Chrome and the extension will be added here. So you can able to get this. So you can able to get this extension here. Sorry for the trouble. So now I'm going to do with that Amazon. To see for that. Yeah, I'm getting information about some 6 techniques, but there will be more techniques, but we can't able to see that because it's not a registered one. We have to pay for that. So we can able to get those basic informations with free like this using this tool. In Amazon, they're using as a PAS and CDN as Amazon CloudFront, and then advertising, Amazon advertising, and then Google Ads. So JavaScript libraries are Core.js and jQuery. They're using like this. So in this, they are using like these kinds of technologies. So and then again, I'm going to log in with yeah, we'll do that SRM Institute of Science. So this is a good college. Yeah, favorite thing. Okay. Now I'm opening that SRM Beautiful College here. So we can able to get informations. Yeah. So you can able to get what are the thing that SRM College have used for this websites for content management systems or else CDN. So we can able to get this the content delivery network. So what are things they have used and then widgets and then marketing automation, tag managers, analytic JavaScript libraries, and so these are the things, and the programming language they have used PHP 7.2. Yeah, that's great. So they have used like this. So these are the informations, basic information you can able to get in this Vaplizer. So this is the first technique I've shown you, that like how can we can get those information or technologies about the website they have created. So this is the first technique. So and then we'll be going for the second one is OS lookup. It's OS lookup. So this is here, OS lookup, domain availability and IP search domain store. So now I'm going to do Cyber Technologies. Cyber Technology. I'm actually sorry. Just a minute. Cyber See, I'm getting those basic informations for register domain admin. So where is register? So we can able to get those informations like this using this OS lookup tool. So that see here the website title, and then the server type you are getting in Cloudflare. So and then domain name is zybic.com, and then register domain ID also I'm getting there, and register OS server. So these kinds of informations we can able to get using this OS lookup. See here? Yeah. So now I'm going to do this fbricks.com. So see, and then this is done by our see, before that we are seeing means we didn't get those name right, registered name. So in this we are getting that name that Jagadish and Srini was on the person who have done with that. So we'll be getting those names, and then the websites fbricks. So server type, see here, and then register street address also we can able to get that. So who is creator, and then their address, and then their contact number we can able to get, and then their email ID, the people who are created with that. So every details we can able to get by using this. So in this voice lookup, so what are the things you want to know about the person who has created those websites, so you can able to get here. So by using this voice lookup, see the Jagadish Srini was a registered name, and his address, see here, registered street 17th Sedu Narayanan Street, Chennai, and then 60064 like this, and then his registered phone number, the personal email ID the person is using. That's also we can able to get it, and then we can use it for our use. Yeah. Okay. I hope so. Everyone with clear with this voice lookup and then Vaplizer. So the next thing is I'm going to use once again I'm going to do about the NS lookup. NS lookup is nothing but we can able to get a server IP address. Now I'm going to do that NS lookup with dgvaishnavacollege.edu.in. So I'm going to get those IP address in there. See the server dgvaishnavacollege.edu.in. The server is 192.168.1.1. and the address is 192.168.1.1/53. So it's an non-authoritative answer that we were idioting. Its name is there, and the name and address we are getting here. So it is NSS lookup is nothing but we can able to get those server IP address here. So coming to the next thing is the DRWest. So DRWest is nothing but we have searched it from Weblaser, right? So in from that, this is the next thing we can use advanced with this. I'm going to log in a root. Before that, so I'm using this DRWest. See, if I'm using this DRWest -L, so I'm able to get this. What are the sources and what are the parameters and what are the parameters is used for? We can able to see here. You can able to see here. See, so what is meant by D and what is meant by L, what is meant by -S. So these are the parameters are shown here, and then what else the usage the parameter is used for, you can able to see here. So now I'm going to do with that the worst -D for domain, L for list. Actually, I've given list for 500 because the default thing is 500. So I'm go for 500. B is nothing but the source where I want to get those information. So here I'm going to search in Bing. So about Amazon.com, I'm going to search in Bing here. So it will be take some time. Let's see here. You can be able to get those target Amazon.com. It's searching in bin. So it will be showing here. Once the information is gathered and it will be appearing here. Just it's take a 1 to 2 minutes time. See, we have 20 host found here. Advantage.amazon.com and those IP address like this kinds of things we'll be getting at the host we can able to find it. So any other information you want by using this parameter you can able to get here. See, -H is for -L is for show this help message and exits. So -D is for domain, -L for limit, -S for start, and -G for Google Docs, -P for proxies, -S for shorten, -V for virtual host, -E for DNS server, -T for DNS TLD, and -O for it's a takeover, and -N for it's a DNS lookup, -C for DNS root, and -5 for it's a file name, and then -B for source, so that we can able to get those informations here. So once again, I will do for some other thing. So was the I'll search in Bing itself. I'll just yeah. So you can put whatever you want here. What are the websites you want to get those information? So it is targeting the facebook.com and searching in bit. So any kinds of information it gets, it will be appear. So what are the posts? What are the things it's there? Yeah, you can able to see here. It's totally 39 posts found here. No IPs are found, no emails are found. Okay, so these are the host found here using this DRWest. I think everyone clear with that. So shall I move to the next thing? So everyone or anyone have any doubts in this tool? Okay, sir. So I will move on to the next topic. It's nothing but scanning networks. So we can able to scan a networks. Let me see how can we can able to scan a network. So first I'm going to log into, I'm using as Metasploit as a network. So I'm going to start using this Metasploit. I'm going to do the scanning. It's take a bit time, so just hold on. I'm using as I'm logging into that. As admin. Also, as admin. I'm going to get those IP address using that IF config. See, I'm getting this IP address or ET@0. You can see that IP address here 192.168.1.254. So I'm using this IP address. I'm going to scan this using a Kali Linux and using the technique of Nmap. See, you can able to see this tool here, and this we can able to open with that. Yeah, I hope everyone can see this. Yeah. So this is a hen map, so we can able to scan that target specifications here that can process a host name, IP address, networks, etc. For example, scanme.nmap origin or else microsoft.com/24. These are the IP address, and then we can able to do a host discovery by using a -sl list of scan or else -sn is a ping scan. So you can able to see those parameters. Using that, we are going to scan our Metasploit IP address. See, for host discovery, you are having these kinds of parameters. So what are the parameters stands for? And then -PO is a protocol list, IP protocol ping, or else -N, or else -DNS, -servers, -system DNS. So or else scanning techniques. So what are the scanning techniques are there? And then the port specifications, and then scan order, and then service version detection, and the script scans or else there, and then OS detections, timing and performs. So with that, I'm going to use this using this Nmap. I'm going to scan my Metasploitable. So using this Nmap to run with the root. I'm using a Nmap. I'm going to use a parameter of capital P, capital O. It is nothing but it is an open port. So I'm going to now enter the IP address. But before that, how we can able to get this IP address here? So before typing this IP address, so how we can able to get those IP address? So I'm going to do this. So actually, I have connected to one network. So I'm going to take the IP address here. There is a command else net discover. Sorry. Using this, I have joined with the network. See, actually, I've joined this to Zybeat. Yeah, I'm using this Wi-Fi joined with. Actually, not only me as logged in there, so I can able to get those IP address MAC address and the lens and then MAC vendor and the host name. So who is have joined with that? See, you can able to see my IP address here, that Metasploit IP address 192.168.1.254, because this Metasploit which I've logged in here also joined in this network. So you can able to see that ETH080 inet address ;192.168.1.254. So coming to this, so have taken this information by using that net discover. So I'll be doing one time again. So just make note of this. So I'm using this net discover, just a net discover alone. I'm just scanning my network so the who else are joined in my network. See 192.168.1.1. So and then 192.168.1.5. So 192.168.1.9. It's sorry 1.9. It's like this kinds of thing we are going to get. So it's a 254. Yeah. This is my Metasploit IP address. So using this, I'm going to scan now. So 192.168.1.254. I'm going to enter here 192.168.1.254. Yeah, it's getting scanned. It's nothing but it is open ports. So what are the open ports there in my IP in this Metasploit? So we can see that the port number is 21 TCP, the service is FTP, and then 22, or it's also open. So it's SSH secure shell. So telnet and SMTP domain is also open. So HTTP is also open. Actually, in Metasploitable, it's everything is most of them things which coming with vulnerable, and then it's most of the ports are open. So we can able to get those information by using this open ports. I will type some of the main importance parameters here. So I will mention that too also. It's nothing but I will type it now. So capital P, capital O. It's nothing but it's open port. I will write it in a notepad itself. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Capital P, capital O, capital O. It's equal to, it's nothing but it's a open port. We can able to get what are the open ports are there in this IP address. And the next important thing is capital O. But it's nothing but it's a OS. So what is the it's a how is it run with what is the OS is there, so we can able to get that. So and the next thing is it is a full scan. It's capital A. It's called as full scan. And the next thing is service scan. So what are the service it's been there? So we can able to scan that. It's nothing but it's small s and capital V. Using this, we can able to do the service scan here. And the next important thing is there's a port number. It's nothing but it's capital P hyphen port number. We can able to get those port number by using this parameter. And then disable host discovery. For this, we are going to use the capital P and the small n for discover. Sorry, disable host discovery. So these are the some importance parameters that we are going to use in this. And now I'm going to use this PN, disable host discovery. Using this. So nmap, capital P, and then small n, right? Yeah. Starting nmap, disable host discovery. Okay. So let me take some other thing. 1.24. Yeah, let me see that 1.24. I'm going to do a full scan here. Capital A using that 1.24. Which take just a couple of minutes. So they're starting this map. So what seems on. So we have but blocking our pinch problems. Yeah. So actually the basic thing is for doing a full scan, our system should be having a more powerful, our system should be more powerful. Actually, I'm having a struggling with my laptops. So I'm using some other code with that. Sorry for the inconvenience. So we'll go to you can also try with that. You can give a try in that. So I'm using a service scan small s and capital V. Let me see how the host is this. Actually, again, the host seems down. Okay. Let me try with some other IP address. 192.168.1.40. And that's the source. Let me see. It's taking a just bit of time. Yeah, actually, we see it's not shown a 99 filter TCP ports. So the port is 5357 status open and then HTTP Microsoft soft and then HITT. Yeah. So a little bit of network issues so that it's showing that port seems down. So let me solve that and then we will be going with that. So using that, we can able to know that what are the full scan is there and then what are the open ports are there. So what are the OS they are using and then what are the service scan is there. We can able to get those informations using this. Now I'm going to using this Metasploit IP address. I'm going to do a scan now. It's a service version. Let me see how it's working again now. Yeah, we can able to get those service. So not shown 977 close to TCP ports are there. So the actually the host is up to this things 28 seconds because it's a rain up. So the service scans are see we can able to get those service scans. Okay, so if I need help in this, so what I can go to now? Hyphen help. So in any of the thing you need a help about these parameters, or else if you have any doubts, you can able to get those parameters about you. If you want to know any parameters name, if you forgot anything, you can able to get by typing it's maybe nmap or else it may be a wscan or it may be any tool. You can just do it as that tool name hyphen L. So if you type with that and click enter, you'll be getting those information here. See, so what are the outputs and then what are the things you can use. So what are the parameters are used for this? You can able to get those information here. So now I'm going to give a full scan now. So let me clear this. So now and map from capital A 254. It's getting a bit time. See, got some information about the full scan here. See, here is shown as starting nmap at 7.92 at what time IST. So at the date, so it will be showing the like that. So the nmap scan report here for what? So for the thing we have searched for IP addresses 192.168.1.254, and then the host not everything will be shown here. See here, the port state service versions, and then is BSF TPD 2.3.4, and then FTP, and then FTP size. So FTP server status and the end of the status, SSL date. So everything we can able to get from this information. See, HTTP server, and then the title is Metasploitable 2 Linux. So what is the HTTP? Also, we can able to get this, and then what is the server it's been used here? Apache 2.2.2, and then Ubuntu. So because well, we are created with this Ubuntu only, so it's shown here. And then the program, the versions, the port, the services. See, and then open ports. What are the open ports there? Yeah, so my SQL, FTP, NFS, bind shell, Java or MI, logins or TCP wrap, EXE, NetBIOS SSN. Yeah, 2 NetBIOS SSN is there. Yeah. So it's about a full scan. What are else we needed? We can able to get those informations here. So in which it's running. See here, we can able to see this. At which it's running through this Linux 2.6.x. So device type, general purpose, so MAC address, overall virtual box, virtual NIS, because I have installed this Metasploit in the virtual box only. So that's information. It's also there. Service info is Metasploit, local domain, IRC, Metasploit, LAN, OSS. So Unix, Linux, CPN, and CP Index. It's there. So old script, which everything is built there. So how actually the scan, it's for 25.49 seconds, the scan has been done. So like this, we can use this parameters for scanning, and we can able to get those informations about the IP address. By using this IP address, we can able to get what are the things are there, what are else is there. Actually, before topic, we have seen that footprinting and reconnaissance. It's that it will be showing those informations about a company website or else any website what you want. So how it's been created and how was been there. What is the previous update and then previous version has been there. We can able to get those information by using this footprinting and reconnaissance. It's nothing but it's a gathering information about a particular website or a particular thing you need. So but coming to this topic, scanning networks, it is nothing but scanning a network of some IP address. If we get Amazon.com's IP address, so we can scan here what are else there, what are the open ports there, what are the vulnerables there, what are the versions is there, and then what are the OS it's been running here. So and then we can use one more technique called ZenMap. See, I'm going to do this ZenMap. Yeah. The second option, so we can use this tool also. Let's take a bit of time. So before that, I'll do this. Yeah, see, the send map will be appearing like this. These tools you can use in Kali alone, sir, because these all appeared in only Kali only. We can use Kali Linux to use these tools. Before the thing I said, like Laplacers, who is Lookup, like those kinds of tool you can use in there itself. See, in Chrome, I will use some tools. I will be using some. See, in this Chrome, we can able to do voice lookup way back on and then yeah, Google Docs has in URL dot view, so that these kinds of camera access, these kinds of thing you can use in Chrome itself. Some things we have needed tools, and then for that, Kali Linux is helpful, and this is the better thing. So better way to use that. So it is nothing but it is and then coming to this. Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So coming to this thing, is it's a Zen map. Yeah, I get the point. So it's a Zen map. So the command will be assigned here. See here, nmap t4 a dot b. So it is T4 is nothing but it's an aggressive scan. So it's a fourth level is the top level. So I'm going to do a simple one. I'm going to do as a T1 because it's a bit of a little bit of aggressive level. So there are 4 levels in a scan. So I'm going to do the same Metasploit IP address. So 192.168.1.254. So I'm going to do with that scan. Yeah. So it's going to scan with that and it will be showing the details. Scanning it. It will be taking just a couple of minutes. So let me go see when I increase the aggressive scan to T3. It's getting scanned. See at this IP address. So what are the information we are getting this? Initiating NSE at 10:51. So completing NSE at 10:51. So it's what are the scanning seconds and then also can everyone see this? So discover open ports in this IP address and then what are is there? You're going to get those informations here. So what else is not shown here? Totally 977 closed TCP ports are here. So and then the ports, watch ports is there. So 21/TCP and then the status open, the services FTP and DSTPD 2.3.4 is there. So like this kinds of informations we can able to get this. So it is a next option, like it's the same like nmap only. The same thing what we have get here, it's the same thing will be appear here. The D3, T2, T1, T4 is aggressive scan. So I'm going to do a maximum scan here, T4. It's aggressive scan. So I'm going to use a T4 there. So we'll be getting information. Just take just a couple of time. Yeah. Also I got that. So in this IP address, what else I'm getting this doing this T4 extra. So yeah, SSL2 line version. MySQL info protocol is 10 versions on what are the version and then this thread IG. So capabilities of flags totally 43,564 flags are there. Some capabilities supports a transaction, connects with database, supports for AHS, speaker 41 protocol view. So these are the informations we can able to get here. See, so the MAC address, the device type, it's for a general purpose running in Linux. So the same thing we have got in nmap itself. So this is the second option, or as we can say as a now one more technique that we can able to do with that. So we can able to scan this IP address in nmap, or as we can able to get it through our Zenmap. So these are the two types that we can able to scan those network here. You can able to get those information about this network and then networks of before that before doing this is the second step of the doing an ethical hacking. So if you are before that you have to get those some basic informations like domain name, IP address, what are the registered and what date it's been registered and what are the techniques they have been used for this website. And then you have to go for a scan whether it is having a open ports or else it is having a vulnerable or else what versions and what are the MAC address, what are the ID and what are the purpose for. So what are the things they have been used and then what are the script results. So you have to go through with that. See the whole script results has been there. So you have to check this. See NBD stat, net BIOS name. So name Metasploit and net BIOS user is unknown. You're able to get those information here. So NSA script post scanning. So initiating NSA at 10.52. So completed NSA at it's been a time. Okay, read data files from. It's been taken those data files from user slash local bin slash share and map. So OS and services directions performed. That's good. It's take time around 25.83 seconds. It's aggressive scan. So you can use these kinds of tools so that you can scan any networks before. So if you want to get those network IP address and join through any network by connecting with any IP address, sorry, any Wi-Fi, you can use this command so that what are the IP address are connected with the network, you can able to get those IP address. Or else, if you want to get some other like website IP address, you can use the tool which I said before, like who is lookup or else who is lookup. So with the help of who is lookup, you can get those IP address or else NS lookup. By using the web application, you can able to get the information and technologies of this website. So coming to the end of the section. So if you guys have any doubts, you can able to clarify at this now. So if people are having any other doubts, so you can able to share here so that I can explain that to also.
I think we are very comfortable with this. You can go ahead, Harsh.
Sorry,
I hope they are comfortable with the tools which you are experiencing, and just you can go ahead.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. So what issue you face real time? This message is for me, Shakti will sir. So, sir, what issues you face real time? So, is this message for me or else someone else?
I think it's for you. Have you faced any real-time these kind of issues? Just you want to.
Actually, about this IP address, this IP address or else. Yeah, actually I have seen this because I have studied in DG Vaishnava College only. So actually, when I am writing this exam, someone have hacked this website. Totally, the website was blocked. So I have seen this issue in a real time itself, and I have practiced in malls. My kind advice to everyone, because it's everyone should know. Don't ever connect your mobile Wi-Fi to the open hotspots like in malls or else it will be there open Wi-Fi, right? So don't ever connect with that because by using this, they can able to get your IP address and they can able to access your mobile or else laptop which are connected to that open network. So wherever you go, use your own network so that there will be a limited secured for limited possibilities they can't able to hack you. So don't ever access your or use their open because it is open to all. Even a hacker also may be there in a mall. Mall always where the open Wi-Fi is there. So don't ever use this because I have faced some other issues like this in my personal life. So don't ever use this. Day before yesterday also my student faced this issue. Someone have been hacked his mobile by getting the informations and then contact numbers and he is blackmailing with that if you're giving the money so that I won't tell anyone. So or else I'll be publishing everything the database done, I'll be publishing in the internet. So before 2 days only, we are facing these issues and we have sorted off this. So these kinds of issues will be happen. This is a common thing. It's going to happen, but we have to be secure with that. That's the main thing we will be doing here. Any other doubts?
Akash, you mentioned something about the accessing camera, right? So how to protect
Yes.
our camera from the other ones?
The thing is, most of the cameras they won't be secured by passwords or else logins like that, sir. So that the camera, even traffic cameras, they won't having any passwords or else anything. Now see, I will log into some traffic cameras in Chennai itself.
Okay.
Because that's the thing. It's because the not secured cameras are more cheaper here, sir. So they are using like that kind of cameras in our traffic system. So in URL slash camera, sorry, traffic camera. Actually, you people watch some movies now, so they will be hacking the traffic cameras and the traffic signals because everything is digital. So they can able to easily access those surveillances camera here. The hacking tools, everything we can able to get in the Google itself. That's the main thing we are using this. Even Google is allowing everything to do us. No traffic cameras. So this further part is a bit problem. Some cameras are using like wireless now, sir. So that can be secured by easily, sir. But the wired camera, which has been connected, I think it is some cam that are fixed in near houses or some other buildings. So we can able to access those. I think it's in Chennai only. Chennai, yeah, it's in Chennai. If the person is actually the camera will be connected to your network only. So the attacker comes to a network, he can able to access your camera because the camera is secured by your network only. So if the attacker comes into your network, the person able to access your webcam too. So that is the main thing. The main issue will be faced here, but we can able to secure by securing our network, sir. This is the main thing. So any other also?
No, Akash, I think. Akash, we will stop here. We will continue by tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Tomorrow we will go. We'll be speaking about how to max flat and then how to do a system max.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tomorrow we'll go through with the next topic. So how can we hack a system? So and then how can we hack? How can we do a max flat? It's nothing but it's a sniffing tools. So we can be able to say those tomorrow, sir.
Okay. So thank you,
Yes,
Akash.
thank you.
Thank you all the participants. You can try out with these tools in your machine if time permits. Okay, and you can explore more on the hacking tools. So thank you very much, Akash. We will meet again by tomorrow. So thank you, participants. Thank you all.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.